Chloe, I need to talk to you about something.
Yes, Sandra? What is it?
How dare you never visit your in-laws' home? Just who do you think you are?
It's not like I'm the only one who should visit. I don't mean any disrespect.
As the daughter-in-law, you need to be more considerate. I'm the one making the visits, so you better treat me properly.
I'm sorry. I always prepare tea, but…
And the house is never clean enough. I sigh every time I see dust.
I do clean daily, but I'll be more thorough.
Are you really being sincere? Empty apologies mean nothing.
Of course I'm serious about this. I'm not just…
Lazing around the house all day? Why do you pretend to be so busy?
I do actually work from home.
Who would believe that? Stop claiming you work.
I really do work daily on my computer.
Then be more diligent. You can't call it work without results.
I am getting results. My projects are progressing nicely.
Then you should put more effort into housework too. You can't neglect chores.
I do take care of chores too. I wake up early every morning.
Don't lie. Whenever I see you, you're just lounging around.
You must have caught me on a break. It's important to rest between working.
More excuses? You really lack self-awareness as a wife.
That's not true, Sandra.
Wives like you are so frustrating. I need you to shape up.
Yes.
Also, your cooking is mediocre. You should study to improve it. Why not take a cooking class?
Right.
You just go along with whatever anyone tells you. Have your own opinion sometimes.
I do have opinions, but I think your advice is important too.
Such a pushover. You'll struggle forever at this rate. Toughen up. Whatever. I just expect you to put more effort into housekeeping.
Yes, I'll do better from now on.
Chloe, I warned you. But since you wouldn't listen, this is what happens.
What are you talking about? I don't recall anything like that.
Don't play dumb because you're in the wrong.
Huh?
You're unfit to be a wife or daughter-in-law, so you're getting divorced.
Divorced? What are you saying? About my husband and me?
Don't ask stupid questions. Who else would I be talking about? I feel so sorry for my poor son. Having such a hopeless wife. He calls me every day to complain about the stress you cause. Didn't you know that?
There's no reason to insult me like that. But what do you mean about a divorce? I haven't heard anything from Steve.
Oh, really? Steve didn't tell you because he didn't want to hear your nagging. You two are getting divorced. Surprised?
What? You're joking, right? We can't just get divorced.
Divorce, a life's disgrace. This isn't a joke. But I didn't want you lashing out recklessly. I just wanted to confirm over text and see the pathetic divorcee you've become. Send me photos.
What are you talking about? I'm not divorced or struggling at all. Please explain what's happening.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Because of you, my son has suffered so much.
Suffered? Did Steve really say that about me?
Yes. I have to listen to his complaints every single day.
We were just fine. What problems did I cause him?
That's the problem because you don't realize it. He's going to be staying with me for a few days. Pack up your stuff and leave today.
Leave? You mean leave my house? It's him who should leave, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's obvious that you're the one who should leave the house. Hurry up and pack your bags.
I really don't understand. How did this happen? Also, I'm not going to pack my bags, okay? Steve should be the one packing his stuff.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to crash there? Steve is going to live there, so you better move out.
Sandra, I bought this unit when I was single.
Huh? Really? When you were single?
Yes, that's why. If we are really divorced, Steve has to leave our place.
Huh? You're lying. You're telling me he lied to me? He told me he bought it himself.
Oh, I see. He's trying to put up a big front. I still don't understand the divorce. How do you know we're divorced?
Well, I was the one who filed for it. Duh.
For what? You know that's not okay, right? You signed it for me?
No way! That would be a crime. I'm not that stupid.
Then how?
You two signed divorce papers before getting married, didn't you? As a stupid precaution in case either of you cheated. So you could immediately file for divorce if there was infidelity. You both signed your names, and I took the papers from Steve, so those were your real signatures.
Yes, I remember now. So you're saying you submitted those? But we didn't actually want to get divorced when we signed those. You understand that, right?
I don't care about your feelings. You signed the divorce papers, so you're to blame. I just submitted them as your proxy. My son is meek and sensitive, so he was probably too afraid to tell you directly. I thought you two had properly discussed and decided this together.
Then why didn't you confirm with me first? How could you do something so important without checking?
Check with you? There was no need. Steve said to do it. So, of course, I believed him. I would never doubt my own son over some stranger.
But divorce isn't something that can be done so casually. For you to do it without my consent is way too much.
Shut up! Why am I getting blamed for this? You should be thanking me instead. If I hadn't told you, you'd be obliviously living as a divorced woman.
That may be so, but to submit divorce papers without letting me know…
Well, as a parent, I did agree with the divorce for my son's sake. After hearing you out, I pitied how much you were tormenting him. There's no changing that staying with him would only make him suffer more because of you. This way, he's free. A wife like you is unwanted.
How am I tormenting Steve? What do you mean by free? He's not my prisoner. What did Steve say about me? Did he really complain about me? Because until this morning, everything seemed normal. He was all smiles, we didn't fight. I can't recall any grounds for wanting a divorce.
A lack of self-awareness is serious. First, he said having a money-sucker wife was too much, even though you claim to work. But really, you're completely unemployed, mooching off of him. You don't clean, do laundry, you just go shopping constantly. I heard you don't even cook, just order deliveries all the time.
What?
Not working, not doing chores, just lazing around. And you snap at him if he calls you out. He's physically and mentally exhausted from it. He cried, wishing he could have a homemade meal for once. He can't live like this anymore.
Huh?
See, no words, because it's the truth. That's why Steve wants a divorce, you see. He is really too kind, saying he won't even demand compensation from you for living expenses, since it will be hard after this. Isn't that a good deal for you? You should be grateful.
About what you just said, I don't recall any of it. Are you sure Steve actually said all that?
Still lying? But at least the unemployed part is true, right? Always at home relaxing. I've seen it with my own eyes. No point denying it.
I told you, I was on my break. How many times must I say it?
Okay, fine, whatever. Lie or truth doesn't matter. If Steve says he wants a divorce, it's over. Get it? It's better if you walk separate paths. Once feelings drift apart, it's finished. No point in clinging on.
But this is so sudden for me. I have no sense of reality about it.
Oh, he also said an unsupportive wife is useless. Apparently, you're quite stubborn and charmless beyond just at home. You were a dreadful wife out in public, too. Think about how he feels.
What? He really said such things?
You think I'm lying? I don't have time to make up such elaborate stories. I had to keep listening to him complain about this. Have some sympathy, it was agonizing.
But everything you're saying is contrary to my reality. If you're not lying, then Steve must be.
Shut up, blaming others because it's inconvenient for you. You want to say my son is a liar? Well then, tell me, why would Steve need to lie like this? Loving couples don't complain to each other's parents, right?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be struggling with this.
Exactly. You live selfishly, tormenting Steve without any self-awareness. That's the truth. He has no time to make up such petty lies one by one. So stop stalling and pack your things immediately.
Remember, this apartment is mine, so I'll be sending Steve's things to you instead. Although there won't be much.
Wait, I'm double-checking with Steve first. Don't touch any of his belongings. There's a possibility you're the liar trying to take advantage of his kindness. I won't trust a toxic wife like you.
Suit yourself. I'm tired of this.
Sure, you worked when single, but honestly, could you really make enough for this unit? It's not a cheap place, is it? That alone is highly suspicious. No way you could afford it. Aren't you the one actually lying? Trying to mooch off Steve's kindness?
I've had enough. If you can't trust me, then we can go to court or whatever. I have nothing to hide. I absolutely won't leave, so I'm sending his stuff over to save time. Excuse me then, I have work.
Hey, wait! How brazen. Finally showing your true demonic nature. Shouldn't we get to the truth first before moving belongings around? Don't send his stuff without permission. You're really so selfish. Chloe, it's me, remember?
Me? Who is it?
Oh, you don't? It's me, Steve's mother. Don't you remember? I was worried about you, wondering how you were doing.
Please don't worry about me. I'm doing well. Did you need something?
Sorry to bother you when you're busy. Actually, I did want to ask you something.
Yes?
I happened to overhear. Is it true that you started your own company and are running a business?
Why are you asking me that now? Yes, it's true, but what about it? I thought you weren't interested in me.
I was just curious about how your business was doing.
What's with the sudden interest after you didn't believe anything I said before? Please think rationally. I wouldn't simply disclose such details to an outsider. What are you implying? Are you scheming something again?
Such a cold way to refer to me as an outsider. I'm not scheming anything. My apologies for the odd question. Actually, after the divorce, Steve did start living with me. But his behavior has been strange. He's become much more frugal and stingy with money than before.
You mean he's not paying his bills properly?
Well, yes, to put it harshly. Before, he would take me to fancy restaurants once a week, buy me expensive brand-name gifts.
Okay, and?
But as soon as we started living together, he stopped giving me living expenses. No more gifts or anything. When I asked, he said he had no money. But he didn't pay you any compensation from the divorce, did he? How could he have no money?
Exactly. There's no child support either. His entire income belongs to him now.
So I found it suspicious and grilled him about it. Reluctantly, he admitted, I could spend freely before because Chloe had credit cards.
Ah, I see. so he spilled it himself quite quickly. Wow.
Huh?
There's no doubt about that, okay? That's the truth. He was living extravagantly using my credit cards. I had warned him, but I let it go since he wouldn't listen.
What do you mean? You don't work. You were always at home. Weren't you depending on him?
Stubborn as always. I've told you before, I run my own business from home along with other ventures. I'm very busy.
Liar. Then what's your annual income?
Steve made around $30,000, right? I make about 20 times that.
What?
Well, if a wife had that much income, indulging would be tempting, I suppose. But that's an unreasonable level to drop down from, even if impossible now. Not my problem, though. Good luck with that.
Hey, wait! If that was the case, you should have told me your real income sooner. I wouldn't have divorced you if I knew.
What are you talking about? How is this related to money? I just don't like bragging about it.
If you had properly explained from the start, I could have understood you weren't unemployed, which I had misunderstood this whole time.
I did repeatedly say I was working. My apologies if that wasn't clear. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
It's simple. Just come back right away. Please, remarry my son.
Remarry?
Get back together with Steve. Reconcile. Isn't that what you want too? It hasn't even been a year since your marriage. Just refile and everything can go back to normal. I can handle the paperwork.
Reconcile? No way! I've finally gotten my life back and am enjoying it. We're both remarried.
What?
Going back to him is absolutely impossible.
Why not? You loved each other once, didn't you? You'll be back together in no time.
Just hearing those words is dreadful, a nightmare. I have no intention of reconciling with a liar. I'm glad we divorced.
Don't say that. There's definitely a possibility. Marriage takes continuous effort. Don't give up.
Not a single chance. We're already divorced. No need for any effort. And to be honest, I absolutely refuse to remarry into a family where the mother-in-law is only after my money. How pitiful.
I'm not after your money. Oh, did I give you that misimpression? Of course, I also want you to know that Steve admitted everything he said before was lies. He says he wants to reconcile too, so I'm just supporting that. It's the honest truth.
Impossible. Please give up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business meeting to attend.
Wait, hold on. Hello? I heard Steve is outside your company right now. Could you come out for a bit? That boy can be quite passionate.
So, it did turn out that way. Not passionate, but pathologically persistent. I thought those missed calls earlier were from that lying man. I've already contacted security. Please wait.
Security?
Yes, he clearly seems like a suspicious person. What a nuisance this is.
Hey, wait! Don't do anything. That could get serious. He's your husband. Take good care of him.
Speaking of convenience as always, treat him with care? Don't make me laugh. That foolish man loitering outside my company is just some other woman's husband, isn't he?
Huh?
After that, it didn't sit right with me, so I had my secretary investigate. He remarried right after our divorce. Spending all my money and having an affair? So despite listing all those complaints about me, you said such noble things like not demanding compensation? I guess you didn't want the truth coming out, huh?
No, that's not it. He just happened to get remarried around the same time. But he plans to divorce that woman too. He realized his one true love is only you.
Huh?
She really is the ultimate failed wife. Doesn't work, doesn't do housework, just stares at her face in the mirror all day, reeking of perfume. Of course, unlike you, she doesn't even have a work-from-home job. Living together made it crystal clear, a good-for-nothing wife. So I've been scolding her daily to educate her.
Oh, I see. How long have you been living together?
No need to worry, of course, since they got married.
That means you divorced Steve and I, then allowed his marriage to some random woman? And even lived with them shamelessly?
Yeah, exactly. I haven't done anything wrong.
The same mother-in-law who grilled me about every single detail and was reluctant about our marriage, allowing his marriage to some random woman? People do change, don't they? Or did old age just make you more easygoing?
You still have quite a mouth on you, huh? Anyway, what about reconciling? Instead of putting on airs with security, you two should properly discuss it.
Reconcile? I told you I have no intention of doing that. I'm seeking a permanent separation. I don't even want to see his face anymore, understand? Remember, never come to my company or home again. This is a full separation.
A permanent separation? But wouldn't he be pitiful then?
Pitiful? It's no longer my concern. Why don't you, his mother, take care of it? Well then, excuse me. Please don't contact me over such ridiculous matters again.
Hey, wait! Chloe, there's something I need you to do right away.
Oh, Sandra, what is it that you need me to do?
Your parents are really lacking common sense. I'm appalled. With a daughter-in-law like you, no wonder with parents like them. Anyway, you need to contact your actual family home. It seems there's been some misunderstanding.
Oh, you mean where they threw salt at us? My parents can be quite something. My bad. I've been in contact with them, so you can just go home. I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What do you mean? Please hear me out properly. It's an important matter. You see, I took Steve to your family home today to reintroduce him as their son-in-law, as well as to apologize. But they didn't say a word and just threw salt at us. I was so shocked.
I heard all about it. Well, it's understandable they reacted that way based on what you did. Taking initiative yourself was the wrong move, wasn't it? And didn't I already say I had remarried?
What? You weren't lying?
I definitely wouldn't lie about something like that. Please don't take it too far by forging fake marriage certificates like with the divorce papers. Those won't be accepted. And no barging into my home either. I won't be there. I'm actually on my honeymoon right now, at a super luxurious hot spring inn.
Wait, what is going on?
I got remarried 3 weeks ago. I guess fate has a way of meeting people. While I'm happily enjoying my newly wedded bliss, you contact me out of the blue, causing me stress that I have to relieve at this hot spring. Just how far are you going to unsettle me?
That's not what I meant. Why did you remarry without asking me?
I didn't need to listen. I already told you I wasn't going to say anything. Did I need permission from an outsider? Absolutely not. You lying, money-grubbing parent and child.
Lying parent and child? Money-grubbing?
I got a message from your ex-husband. He felt so sorry for me that he sympathized. Since he was in a different state, he could only hear from the two of you and wasn't able to take my side. He apologized about that. He also said he's taking you far away so we never have to meet again. He was the only decent one. That's why I pity him even more.
What?
So, you're being forcibly relocated to your ex-in-law's family home. I hear it's full of nature, so I hope it will cleanse your heart. Good luck to both you and your idiot son.
Huh? The family home? To live together?
Will you be demoted back to the daughter-in-law role, mother-in-law? Good luck with that. According to my ex-husband, having watchful eyes will provide peace of mind.
You must be joking. Things aren't going well with my mother-in-law at all. No, absolutely not.
With your personality, I'm sure you'd have trouble getting along with anyone, without a doubt. But that's not my problem, and it's none of my business. Good luck to you.
This is a disaster. Help me. You're my only hope now. Can't you divorce right away? I'll do anything you say, so please come live with me here. Doesn't that sound fun?
I have zero interest in that. But just out of curiosity, what would be the benefit for me remarrying into your family?
Being with Steve again?
That lying, money-grubbing man? Sounds like a negative to me. I gain nothing from it. Plus, I'd have you there too, always prying into everything.
Besides, you have me. We know each other well, don't we?
No, that busybody granny obsessed with nagging would be the biggest negative. Thinking about it, there's not a single benefit. I'm so glad I got divorced.
Are you kidding me? This situation is dire.
Only dire for you, isn't it? You're the one acting so suspiciously, it's laughable. I face no repercussions. Oh, I did forget to mention one thing. I had a chance to speak with the wife he's separated from now. Apparently, they have been having an affair since before the divorce. She's on my side now, regretting marrying that scumbag. I heard the whole story.
What?
In exchange for not demanding compensation from her, that lying man handed over all evidence of his infidelity. Audio, photos, message exchanges. Everything that proves you knew about it and covered it up. I kept all the evidence.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Since you two were so insistent, the statute of limitations hasn't passed, so I will be demanding compensation after all.
What? You can't do that?
What do you mean? Of course I can. She's willing to provide the evidence, believing I mean no harm. I also have other proof, so I'll be demanding compensation as well. Oh, I can't wait to see the look of despair on your faces when my lawyer contacts you.
Don't you have a conscience? There's a fine line between right and wrong as a human being.
Huh? I'm simply returning everything you did to me. Punishment for repeatedly mocking me. Learn your lesson, you scummy parent and child. Never contact me again.
But doing that would put Steve in a difficult position. It may not matter to you anymore, but it greatly impacts us.
An impact? That's karma for you. You tried to trap me, and it backfired completely.
But don't you have any sense of compassion?
Compassion? How much compassion did you show me when you made endless selfish excuses?
But we were family.
Family? Seems you were using that as an excuse to try controlling me. I won't be fooled any longer. There's nothing more to discuss.
Wait, please reconsider this one more time.
Reconsider? It's too late. Now it's your turn to reap what you sowed against me. After that, I received a decent amount of compensation from my ex-husband. The legal process went smoothly through my lawyer, so it was resolved much faster than expected. I heard my ex-father-in-law gave a stern lecture to my ex-mother-in-law and ex-husband about how they will have to live their lives going forward. Then, my ex-mother-in-law was taken by my ex-father-in-law to live and work at an acquaintance's factory. She protested vigorously, but had no way to escape. My ex-husband, having lost everything, also works at the same factory. Apparently, their days consist of laboring from early morning until late night,
returning home utterly exhausted. The luxuries they once had, like fancy restaurants and brand name gifts, are now just a far-off dream. This is simply the appropriate consequence for their past misdeeds. As for me, my husband and I are currently making plans to embark on a honeymoon trip together.
Kelly, I just finished work. I'm leaving the office now, so I won't be home until after 8 p.m.
Roger, I'm preparing a hot pot today, so look forward to it.
Oh, a hot pot. I'm so glad since it's cold today.
Great choice, isn't it?
I'm glad that you became a housewife after we got married.
Why did you say that all of a sudden?
I knew you wanted to work, so I didn't know if I should just let you quit your job and become a housewife. It was a difficult decision.
I didn't know that you were thinking about that seriously.
But I made the right decision. You cook delicious food for me every day when I come home after a long day at work. And you do the housework so perfectly that I have nothing to complain about. I'm a lucky guy.
By the way, Archie,
What is it?
I can't help but notice that you sounded a bit like a married man who lived in 1950s.
I'm trying to express my gratitude, so don't make fun of me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm happy to be your wife too. I like working, but I also like doing housework. Besides, I had something I've been studying since before we got married. So I'm also happy to have more time for that.
I'm glad you said that.
Since you told me that you're happy, I suddenly feel more motivated.
Glad to hear that. I'm really a lucky guy. Well then, I'll hurry up and go home.
Okay.
I'll be working late today.
What time will you be home?
I don't know, but I'm sure I won't finish early.
Lately, you've been working late. What's going on?
Are you saying it's bad to do overtime work?
Not really, but is overtime work supposed to increase that suddenly?
I'm a mid-level guy at work, so I'm entrusted with a lot more things. I work hard every day, you know. I'm not like you who spend your time at home leisurely. Stop complaining about my overtime work.
I'm not complaining about you. I was just worried about you.
You don't need to worry about me.
Besides, I'm not just spending time at home leisurely. As a housewife, I've been working since before you woke up, okay? I think the difference is just whether you're working at home or at the office. I'm also continuing my studies. Can you please stop poking at me for being a housewife?
I don't like it when a housewife starts to get bossy.
What? You can't talk to me like that.
You're just hanging out at home. Besides, you've put on a lot of weight since we were newlyweds, haven't you? You look like a different person from the picture. I feel like I've been deceived.
Well, I may have gained some weight, but you've gained weight too, right?
I'm a man, so I don't mind if I gain some weight. But as a woman, you don't look good.
Stop talking nonsense.
As a husband, I want my wife to keep her beauty in style. Why don't you go out and work a little?
Huh? I wanted to keep my job, but you're the one who asked me to quit my job and become a housewife, right?
You're blaming me for that? That's a false accusation. Whether you're a housewife or not, if you're careful of what you eat and drink, you wouldn't have gained so much weight. Don't blame mothers.
I'm not blaming anyone, but you're being persistent.
Anyway, I'll come home late. I'm feeling kind of sick, so I'm going to go out to eat too.
What? Then why didn't you say so earlier? I've prepared dinner already.
Isn't that normal?
What do you mean?
Isn't it normal for a wife to cook for her husband? And now you're upset that I decided to eat out? I'm not supposed to be blamed in this situation.
I didn't mean to blame you. If you'd told me earlier, I could have put the food in the fridge for tomorrow.
What's with that tone? You're such a cocky wife. I'm really tired of dealing with you. Anyway, I'll be home late tonight, so I don't need dinner.
Okay then.
Mom's coming over today.
You mean from now?
Yes, so you should at least make dinner since she'll be arriving during that hour.
Wait a minute. You should have told me earlier. I haven't even gone shopping, so I don't have any groceries. Shall I order something for delivery?
Huh? Mom's coming over and you're going to serve her food delivery? She'll be sad.
Because I don't have time to go shopping or cook.
How long have you been a housewife? How can you be a housewife if you can't do that much?
A housewife is not a magician. I can't go shopping and cooking in an instant. Don't just say random things.
You keep making excuses and enjoying yourself. That's why you're fat and bloated. If you have to go shopping, run as fast as you can. It'll help you lose weight.
You're terrible. But still, I don't think I can make it in time.
Okay then. I won't ask a favor from a useless wife like you anymore.
What? Then what about dinner?
I'll tell Mom what happened and we'll go eat at a pub near the station. You're really useless.
I'm sorry. Well then, let me know when you have arrived there. I'll show up too.
You won't change anything by coming to the venue.
What are you talking about?
Try to put yourself in Mom's shoes. I don't think she wants to eat in front of a wife who can't cook dinner. It's pathetic. That's why you don't have to come.
That's a bit harsh.
I want to talk to Mom, and I don't need you to join us.
But I haven't seen your mother for a while. I'd like to say hello to her too.
Well, I don't think she'd like that.
You're being rude to me, you know that?
I forgot to tell you this morning. Mom is moving in next month.
Huh? Wait a minute. I haven't heard anything about that.
I mean, Mom will be living together with us starting next month.
Living together? Why are you making such an important decision on your own? I'm your wife, so you and your mother should discuss about that in advance since it's a family matter.
Wife? Family? How can you be so brazen?
What do you mean?
You can't even entertain Mom when she comes over. I made you a housewife, but you can't even do the housework properly.
That's not true. I've never skipped doing housework since we got married. The only reason I couldn't cook yesterday was because it was so sudden.
Your excuses are the best in the world. Even Mom was appalled since you couldn't even entertain her. You've been slacking off so much, and that's why you've gotten fat.
That's not the point, but it's too much to decide about your mother living together with us on your own.
If you have a problem with it, you can leave.
Excuse me?
I can't stand it when you complain about everything every day.
I'm not complaining. It's something that we should discuss as a family.
If you were a decent wife, I would have done that. But what's the point of discussing it with you, who does nothing but complain and live a life of idleness? So if you don't like it, get out of my house.
Huh?
With Mom around, I don't have to worry about housework. If anything, she does it much more perfectly than you. If she lives with me, I wouldn't need you anymore.
That's a terrible thing to say. Is that why you met your mother yesterday?
Yeah, that's right. We had to go over a lot of details. I'm just glad you weren't there.
I can't believe you talked about all that stuff while I wasn't there. You shouldn't have done that.
I told you, I don't need you anymore. You can leave anytime you want, okay?
Leave anytime I want? Does that mean you want a divorce?
Well, that's what it means, because there's no point in having a useless wife like you. And Mom would be in trouble too.
How selfish of you.
You should think about doing the housework. It's no wonder that I want a divorce.
I see. If it's a one-sided divorce for some unexplainable reason, you'll have to pay alimony. Are you really sure about that?
Alimony? Stop talking big. I'll pay you that much. I have enough money to pay alimony. It's not something you should be worried about.
Looks like you've been thinking about it.
Well, you're not even good at housework. Besides, you're getting fat and visually impaired. It's no wonder I decided to get a divorce. Mom was quick to agree with me. I wish you could thank me for allowing you to be a lazy housewife.
I can't believe you were such a horrible person. I'm disappointed in you.
I didn't expect you to turn into an ugly woman, but I guess I'm glad that I don't need to see your poor appearance anymore.
That's too much. Stop making fun of me.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the house. You have 2 weeks. In the meantime, pack up your stuff and get out. Also, you must clean this house up before Mom gets here.
How unreasonable. Such a terrible thing in this world. I now understand exactly how you feel.
Well then, I'll write the divorce papers today and leave them on the kitchen table. Go fill out your part and submit it to the authorities. That's the last thing you need to do as my wife.
Seems that you're so well prepared. I'm surprised.
I've always been a man who knows how to get things done. I'm surprised you didn't notice that. You're not a good wife, just as I thought. Hey, it's been 2 weeks. You haven't prepared anything. Even the divorce papers are still on the kitchen table. What do you think you're doing?
Did you check?
Check what?
I'm asking if you checked the divorce papers.
Why are you being so bossy? I know you don't want a divorce, but don't stretch it out any further. I thought I gave you a deadline.
Are you sure you want a divorce?
You're so persistent. I can't live with an ugly wife like you anymore.
I understand. Then, you're the one who's leaving.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you forgetting something? This house is in my name because I bought it. As long as I'm the owner, you're the one who's leaving.
I don't get it. Why do I have to leave this house? If you're the owner, why don't you keep paying the mortgage?
Huh?
Anyway, I'm going to live in this house with Mom, so get the hell out.
Are you out of your mind? Stop blabbering nonsense. All the payments on this house have been made by me, so it's completely my property. That's why you're the one who's leaving.
Don't be silly. You're a housewife and you didn't even have a job. There's no way you can pay the mortgage on the house.
You're the one who's silly. I've been studying investments since before I got married. Thanks to my patience, I now have enough money to buy 2 houses.
Quit joking. You can't do that.
That's why I thought about working from home.
Huh?
I started a web school.
I don't know anything about that.
Because I didn't tell you. You didn't even make time to talk to me. There are so many people who want to learn about investing. I was making a lot of profit from my business.
Really?
I already have over 2,000 students. I make a lot more money than you do. So I won't be in trouble even if you divorce me. I want to thank myself for working hard until this day.
Are you telling me the truth?
Of course. So I've decided to sell this house because I want a fresh start upon divorce.
Wait a minute. This house is going to be occupied by me and Mom, okay? We're supposed to move in tomorrow.
Oh my. You'll be in big trouble then. I think you should cancel the arrangements right away. There's no point in moving all your stuff in here. I have no regrets about what I have here, so I've decided to get rid of it all.
Huh? I don't like it when you say that all of a sudden.
Seriously? I was told to move out of this house by you out of the blue.
Selling the house is not something you can do on your own. You should have told me in advance.
What did you say? You didn't tell me anything about your mother moving in with us, and also about a divorce in advance.
It was Mom's idea. So let's talk about it properly as a married couple from now on.
Don't be selfish. You're the one who decided to let your mother move in without any discussion in advance. That's why I've decided to go ahead with it on my own too. I've already decided on a new house, and I'm ready to start living there. There's nothing to discuss with you.
A new house? But the divorce papers are still on the kitchen table, right? That means you're hesitating to divorce. Let's talk about it again. I'm sorry about what happened. I apologize.
The divorce papers are still there because I didn't want to go to the authorities.
Huh?
Why don't you file them? Oh, but since you're leaving this house anyway, I can file them for you while I'm at it.
What the hell? Stop fooling around. Even if we get divorced, who's going to pay alimony to such a nasty person like you?
I see.
What?
Do you think that kind of nonsense will work?
Huh?
You're cheating on me, aren't you? If you cheat on your wife during marriage, of course you'll have to pay alimony.
What do you mean cheating? You're trying to take money from me and you're just making up stories.
I'm not making up stories. You think I don't know what's going on? You're so naive. She's a young and pretty girl with white skin.
Don't be delusional.
I'm not being delusional. You said you were working late or something. But I know you went to a hotel with that girl. You lured her with fancy food and luxurious brand gifts, didn't you?
What?
After we got married, you hardly ever worked overtime. But one day, you suddenly started coming home late and stopped eating dinner. So I asked the private investigator to look into you.
You did that?
Then, I got all the photos as evidence in no time.
No way.
You were bad-mouthing me when you talked to your mother. You were going to kick me out of the house and be with that girl. But you're too naive. It's too obvious that you're having an affair. It was all very suspicious to me. I'm sorry to hear that your mother was deceived in such a way, but it doesn't matter to me anymore.
I can't believe it. The future I've planned for myself is falling apart.
That kind of childish thinking won't bring you a brighter future. If you want your dreams to come true, you'd better study harder. You really are pathetic.
Kelly, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'm sorry about the affair. I'm breaking up with her anyway, so please reconsider the divorce.
What are you talking about? You're the one who made me seriously think about the divorce.
Huh?
I was hurt by what you said and did, and I was on the verge of breaking down. But I couldn't forget you when we met each other for the first time. I've held off on divorcing you because I couldn't forget how happy we were when we got married.
I know. We should go back to the beginning. We got married because we loved each other so much. Divorce is not a good idea.
But when you asked me to divorce you, I finally came to my senses. So, we're going to go our separate ways from now on.
I'm sincerely sorry for what I did. So please stay married to me.
Are your feelings that easy to change? You told me to get a divorce and get out of here. Now you want us to still be married? You've got to be kidding me. You're just saying that because you won't have a place to live.
No, you misunderstand me. I really want to start over with you, Kelly.
I can't trust you anymore. I can't live with you as a married couple. Anyway, the house is going to be sold. You'll have to move your stuff out right away.
But Mom's stuff is due to arrive.
You'll have to change the destination of that too. It's too much trouble to have it brought to this house.
We got married because we love each other. And yet, this kind of treatment is too much.
How dare you? You made fun of me for being a housewife. You humiliated and hurt my feelings by calling me fat. And then, when you found out I had money, you suddenly changed your attitude. You deserve to be punished.
Oh no.
If you won't file for divorce, I'll sue you through my lawyer.
Wait a minute. I never meant to divorce you. Kelly, please reconsider.
I refuse. You even prepared the divorce papers, but you weren't serious about it. I've had enough hearing your lame excuses. Anyway, I don't even want to see your face anymore. I'll block your number too after this exchange is over.
Hey, Kelly, wait. Forgive me and help me, please.
That's impossible. After that, through my lawyer, we finally got divorced. Of course, Archie will pay for the alimony. He insisted until the last minute that he would never get a divorce. He didn't even move out of the house, but eventually, he was kicked out by the real estate agent. According to his lawyer, his mother, who had a habit of spending money, was heavily in debt. It seems that she planned to move in with us in order to make my life difficult and pay off her debts. I let out a big sigh of relief when I realized that I don't need to deal with those scumbags anymore. I'm so glad I divorced him early. Archie was told by his affair partner that she was not interested in a man who had to pay alimony and lost a place to live. She dumped him without a second thought. His affair partner had only approached him for his money. I can't believe he doesn't even realize that. Archie became desperate after losing everything, and I heard that he was forced to resign from his job because he kept making mistakes at work. Now he lives with his mother in a small apartment. They work all day long to pay for the debts. I'm relieved to have a clean break with such a lame mother and son. My web school business is going well, and I'm living without any financial problems. I have further ambitions for my work, so I'm going to enjoy my days full of work for a while.
Hey, Lauren. You've been slacking on your cleaning lately, haven't you?
Hello, Carenza. I don't think I'm slacking on cleaning.
You missed the dust in the corner of the living room. You have to clean every corner properly.
Yes, sorry. I'll be careful.
And you seem to be slacking on the cooking as well.
What?
John said the food is a little bland.
Did he really say that? He always says it tastes good.
That's because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings. Can't you understand that?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be more creative.
Besides, the way you fold the laundry is messy. And I wonder if you ironed them properly. The other day, John's shirt was wrinkled.
What? Really? I thought I ironed them.
Really? Then shouldn't you be able to do a little better? I wonder if you're fulfilling your duties as a wife.
Thank you for pointing that out. I will try harder from now on.
And then...
Is there something else?
Of course there is. And I don't want to point it out either, but it's because you haven't done your duty as a wife, isn't it?
How can you talk to me like that?
Let me ask you this. Are you doing the grocery shopping? John said he sometimes goes shopping these days.
I've been feeling a little sick these days, so I've been asking him to do some chores. I'll be careful from now on.
You're just being spoiled by John's kindness. If you're his wife, You shouldn't neglect your chores even a little.
I'm sorry for worrying you.
You're only recognized as a wife when you do your chores perfectly. You still need to work harder. You got that?
Yes, I will work harder.
Besides, you should try to save more money. You said the electricity bill is high these days. Isn't it because you're wasting electricity?
I don't think so, but I'll be more careful.
As a wife, you have to manage the family finances well. Don't waste the money that John earns. And you should be a little more careful about your appearance. Don't embarrass John like that.
Yes, I understand.
And be more sociable at family gatherings. Everyone is concerned about your attitude.
Oh, okay. I thought I was being normal, but I will be more careful from now on.
Really, Lauren? You still have a lot to improve. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so make sure you do it right.
Yes, Carenza. Thank you for your guidance.
Lauren, are you all right? You're still as weak as ever. If you don't exercise more, you won't be able to fulfill your duties as a wife. I keep telling you, but you just don't get it. What on earth do you think you're doing as a housewife?
Hi, Carenza. It's been a while.
I heard you were in the hospital.
Yes, I'm in the hospital.
I was so surprised when I heard from John.
I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you.
So, you'll be discharged tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow?
Did you forget? We have guests coming tomorrow. I told you to come here first thing in the morning and prepare for it, didn't I? And before that, I'll need you to clean the room where everyone will be gathering and the entrance.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's not possible tomorrow.
What? Not only you're suddenly in the hospital, but you can't even fulfill your duties as a wife. Why did John choose such a useless wife?
No, I mean, this hospitalization is...
Shut up! You're in the hospital because you're sick, right? Sick means weak. It's going to be hard to have an heir to our family with you like this. I don't want a wife who has to be hospitalized just because I'm hard on you a little.
No, what I'm trying to say is...
Don't talk back to me. You can't have children, so stay in the hospital for the rest of your life. If you ask me, you've been pushing John to do the housework lately because of your poor health.
I'm not pushing him.
I often see him shopping at the supermarket on his way home from work. I can't believe you let him go shopping at the supermarket in his suit. It must have hurt his pride as a man. And haven't you gained some weight lately? It's a sign that you've been lazy and pushing your husband to do the housework. Oh, poor John.
It's not like that. It's...
I'm going to ask you for a divorce.
What?
As soon as you get out of the hospital, we'll start talking about divorce right away.
That's too sudden.
How can a weak, useless wife give birth to a decent child? I will find him a healthier and more energetic wife.
Oh no.
I have nothing more to say to you. After the divorce, you will never again enter our house. By the way, your housekeeping skills haven't improved at all. I'm really disgusted with you. Hey, Lauren, where are you? I just came to your hospital room, but there's no one there. And the bed is all cleaned up. Did I do something wrong?
No, you didn't. I'm sorry, John. I had my father pick me up.
Oh, he did?
I'm at my parents' house now.
Well, I didn't know you were going back there after you get out of the hospital. Is something wrong? Is it my mom again? Can you tell me what's going on?
On my first day in the hospital, I got a text from your mother. She said she doesn't want a weak, useless wife and that we are getting a divorce.
What? What do you mean by weak? You had no choice but to be in the hospital this time.
I tried to explain that I was pregnant, but she seemed to think that I just got fat and lazy. As she was rambling on, she kept saying unreasonable things to me, one after the other. I stopped talking to her.
Oh, well, I think that's good. If we told her, she'd probably get annoyed in a different way. I think it's a good time for you to go home and relax for a while. It's obvious that my mother is causing you a lot of stress. I'll feel safer in many ways if you stay there.
I'm sorry, I didn't discuss this with you beforehand. I was planning to come back until this morning, but my father suggested that I go home with him. I thought about the possibility that Corenza might find out about this, so I thought it would be better to tell you after I came here.
I see. I understand. I don't blame you if you couldn't tell me in advance. I'm sure Dad understands, so you can spend some time there.
Thank you, John. I really appreciate you being so understanding.
Of course. I'll do whatever I can for you and the baby.
Thanks. I'm happy to hear that.
But I think you were right to do so.
Huh? Why?
Mom has been staying at her house since you were hospitalized.
Really?
Under the current circumstances, it's not a good idea for Mom to see you. She said, I'll take care of the housework until Lauren gets better. I was worried that she might do something when I wasn't home. But then, here it is. Your father made the right call.
Well, that's good.
Let's not tell her that you were pregnant. Let her think that you just got fat or whatever. I'll take care of the rest. You get some rest now.
Thank you.
Hey, what a wife you are. I'm so surprised. I don't even have a word to describe. Do you really enjoy making fun of me so much? I've never heard a woman to give birth without telling her mother-in-law. Hey, are you reading this? I heard you gave birth to my grandchild. And it's a boy. That's great. But you didn't tell me about it. I can't believe you were pregnant. Do you think you can get away with this?
I just gave birth to a boy, but you'll never see him.
What? What are you talking about? I suggested, John, that you two get a divorce, but he just said no. I couldn't say anything more to him because he immediately became so grumpy. Now that I think about it, you had to go back to your parents to give birth. If it were true, you should have given birth here instead of going back to your parents' house. Well, you gave birth to a boy who will be the heir to the family. I'll let you off the hook for this one time. So, when are you coming back here? I think it will be about a month after the birth. We're going to show him to our relatives and neighbors, so come back as soon as you can.
So, I told you, didn't I? I gave birth to a boy, but I won't let you see him. I'm not going back there.
What are you talking about? You are my daughter-in-law. I can't allow you to stay at your parents' house so easily. You have a lot of negative points as a weak and useless wife. You need to make up for that by serving your family.
Weak, useless wife? I'm in good health, and that was the first time in my life that I was hospitalized.
Oh, well, then why were you rushed to the hospital? If you weren't weak, it wouldn't have happened, would it?
I was suffering from morning sickness.
Morning sickness?
I could barely stand up, so the doctor recommended that I be hospitalized.
You were hospitalized at the gynecology clinic?
Yes, I was.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't feel like telling you.
Huh?
I was going to tell you about the pregnancy when I was in the stable period. John and I thought we should tell you, even though it's earlier than we planned. But before I could tell you, I received an angry text from you calling me a weak, useless wife.
Oh,
When I tried to explain to you why I was in the hospital, you interrupted me, telling me to shut up and don't talk back. You went on, complaining about me, and I got scared. If I had a baby girl, I was afraid of what you might do to the baby while I was pregnant. So I decided to go to my parents' house and keep quiet until the baby was born safely.
oh, I see. Well, it turned out to be a boy after all. Let's just say the outcome was all right, and let's forget about the past.
Huh?
So, when are you coming back? I can't wait to see the face of my grandson.
Do you think it's that simple? I'm leaving.
Wait, Lauren, wait a minute.
No, that's enough. I hope you understand how much you have hurt me.
Don't say such a thing. It's for the sake of the heir.
I will not allow you to treat me and my child like tools for the sake of the heir, unless you have our happiness in mind.
But there is such a thing as family tradition.
Traditions are important, but our happiness comes first. I hope you understand that.
I understand.
From now on, I will put John, myself, and our child first in my life. I'll ask you to keep your distance from us.
Oh, no.
Excuse me. I have nothing further to say.
Hey, John. What's going on? I was just texting with Lauren. She says things that I don't understand. That girl must have lost her mind. I know that text. I was watching it with Lauren. Oh, are you with her right now? Yes, I am. I mean, I moved to her place. What? I'll get right to the point. The point? I honestly don't care about your family's heir. What? My first priority is to protect my family, Lauren and my son. I'm going to break off the relationship with you, who bullies my wife. Break off the relationship? And of course, I won't let you see my son. Oh no! That grandchild is my family's heir. So are you. You think you're allowed to do this? Dad gave me permission, so it's okay, right? What? You know what? What about the heir? You're the only one who talks about old-fashioned things like that. I mean, we're just an ordinary family. But, well, that's that. Don't get involved with us anymore. Wait, John. Wait a minute. That's not very nice. I've made up my mind. It won't change unless you're sorry. Sorry for what? First of all, you need to change your attitude toward Lauren. I want you to sincerely apologize for what you've done to her. Apologize? That's right. I don't want you to just apologize. I want you to show her you're sorry by your actions. But I just can't accept it. Mom, let's stop being bound by your old values. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you're going to cut me off. I am cutting you off. In order to protect Lauren and my son, we need some distance from you. Oh no! Well then, I'll leave you now. Wait, John! Lauren, help me! I need your help!
What is it?
I don't want John to break off the relationship with me. I want to see my grandchild. Can you please come back here?
Back? What are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. I was wrong. Please forgive me, Lauren. Please come back with John and my grandchild. Corenza, what are you saying now? How can you say such a thing after you have done so many terrible things to me? I'm sorry about that. I will change my attitude from now on, please. Considering what you have said and done, I just can't trust you. I can't bear the thought of my son cutting me off from his life. I want to see my grandson too. I cannot let you see my child even if you want to see him. I won't let you ruin our lives. I won't do that. No, I've already made my decision. Our happiness comes first, so I will keep my distance from you. I have nothing more to say to you, so if you'll excuse me. Lauren, wait! Listen to me. I'm really sorry. But it was all for the family, for the heir. Even if it was for the sake of the family, it was too much. I haven't forgotten what you said to me that time, when I was pregnant, that I was lazy and fat. I'm so sorry. I said those things at the time and I regret it. But I didn't know anything. Huh? You didn't even try to listen to me. Do you know how much stress you have put me through? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't believe me when I told you I wasn't feeling well, and you forced me to do housework. It was really hard for me. I'm sorry for that too. From now on, I will never do the same thing again. It's too late. Please stay out of our lives. And if you are truly sorry, please show it by your actions. What do you want me to do? Please think about it yourself. If you are sorry, you would know, right? If you can't understand that, then you have no future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have nothing more to say to you. Wait a minute, Lauren! A few months have passed since then. It seems that Lauren's life has completely changed. She doesn't interact with her family and neighbors as much as she used to. She spends more time alone. After we told her that we broke off the relationship with her that day, Lauren repeatedly sent me messages of apology. I never felt like responding to them. The past harassment and unreasonable demands had left a wound in my heart. After that, she gradually isolated herself from the rest of the family. Her friends became tired of her attitude and left her, and the house lost its former liveliness. My father-in-law also said that he began to feel distant from her. Recently, he told me that she often cries alone. He said that she can't bear the loneliness and is deeply sorry for her past behavior. It will still take time for her to regain our trust. Meanwhile, our family is back to a peaceful life and our son is growing up well. John is doing his best to balance work and family life, and we are living a happy life. From now on, I would like to put our own happiness first, believing that one day I will be able to meet Lauren again.
Fiona, counting on you from tomorrow onwards.
Hi, Sharon. What do you mean about tomorrow?
Oh, you haven't heard?
What?
I'm moving in with you tomorrow.
What? Why are you moving in all of a sudden? Hold on. I don't know anything about this.
Oh, really? Brian and I decided about it.
That's selfish. I live here too. You two can't just decide things without letting me know.
Why? You're Brian's wife, aren't you? So isn't it natural to follow what he decides? You don't have the authority to voice your opinion, right?
That's just too overbearing. I believe married couples should discuss things together. Deciding to let you move in without letting me know isn't right. I don't agree with that.
Here we go.
What?
You're so arrogant. You never listen to what your husband or your mother-in-law say. Always insisting on your own way. I'm sure Brian is having a hard time living with you.
What do you mean by that? I think it's only natural to consult your partner before deciding on something big.
I need to check on your behavior. That's why I'm moving in.
My behavior?
I heard you come home from work late every day. You put your job first instead of taking care of your husband. I don't think that's the way a housewife should be. So I'm here to teach you how to be a housewife.
Huh? Why are you saying like I'm doing something wrong?
Aren't you?
I work for a living, you know. I listen to what Brian wants, so now we're living in an expensive apartment. If I don't work, we're not gonna be able to afford to live. And here you are talking down on me like this?
Say whatever you want. I'll find out everything once I move in, so prepare yourself.
Hey Brian, I just got a message from your mother. What is she talking about moving in?
What? It means she's gonna live with us.
No, why are you deciding things without consulting me? This is absurd.
I mean, I know you're not gonna be up for it if I tell you, so...
Of course. Your mother has put me through hell. She stepped on my foot the first time I met her.
Don't make a fuss over something so small. You're not a child anymore. Why can't you get along with Mom?
It's because she hates me. I'm trying my best to get along with her, but she's not even trying.
Don't say mean things about her.
You're telling me I'm the mean one?
I'm the oldest son and Mom lives alone. It's best for us to live together for the future. As a wife, you should at least understand that.
I understand what you're saying, but what I don't understand is, why didn't you discuss it with me beforehand? It's just too much to deal with.
I'm going to let my parents live in a house I pay rent for with the money I earn. Why do I need to consult you about it?
It's like you think you're the center of the universe. I'm at a loss for words.
Anyway, my mom is moving in tomorrow.
Please tell her don't be mean to me.
Huh? You're the one who's being mean to her, right?
Huh?
You should be treating my mother good because you're my wife. She's old too. Don't be so mean.
You don't know anything about what happened before, so you can't say such things. I know I'm your wife, but I'm still a human being, so there's a limit to how much I can tolerate.
Are you trying to go against me and my mother?
I have my rights too.
Are you serious? You're just my wife. There's no rights for you.
Don't you think that's absurd?
Just shut up and listen to me and my mom. Also, my mom wouldn't do such mean things. You always exaggerate things.
You never believe anything I say. What a terrible husband.
Whatever. It's already decided. You're gonna make it out with my mom.
Wait.
Fiona, Mom said you didn't prepare her breakfast. She just called me.
What? What are you talking about? I had it prepared on the table before I left for work. I made her everything she wanted.
Why did she call me then? She was almost crying.
Huh?
She said you're trying to starve her. You're terrible. I asked you to make things right with Mom, didn't I?
Wait a minute. That's all just baseless accusations.
Huh?
You had your breakfast too, right? I prepared the same thing for her.
Are you saying my mom is lying?
Maybe. Think about it. How could I cook breakfast and not prepare for her?
I don't know what you're capable of. You're a woman who talks about the rights of a wife and all that. It wouldn't be surprising for you to do something like that. It seems like you're taking out your frustration on Mom.
How can you be so paranoid? You only believe what she says. You don't even try to listen to me.
Of course I believe her over you. My mother is a nice person, unlike you. She must have been hurt because she was crying.
What the hell?
You need to apologize to her. I know all the bad things that you've done to her. You better apologize or I won't forgive you.
What bad things?
It seems like there were various things piled up, like pushing her to the door, pointing a knife at her in the kitchen, leaving her laundry when you do yours.
Huh? Wait a minute. I don't remember all of this. Why would I do such things to her?
You're a liar. Why would my mom lie about such things? Apologize to her for all the things you've done.
You don't trust your wife at all.
Why would I? She's always right. You have to apologize to her.
I don't want to. I haven't done anything to apologize for.
Are you still gonna deny it? She called me crying on the phone.
I didn't do anything. She's accusing me of things I never did to her. There's no way I'm going to apologize. I'd apologize if I did, but I didn't.
How long are you planning on bullying Mom? I won't forgive you for hurting her. I will divorce you.
What? You're really trying to go that far?
I don't need a wife who treats my mom bad. I'll get the divorce papers, sign them, and get the hell out.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't take care of my mom.
Okay.
I'll give you a week. Be grateful I'm generous. Pack up your stuff and leave by then.
It feels a bit forced, but if that's what you want, fine. I just don't want to be falsely accused of something I didn't do.
You're being unusually cooperative, but just remember, you'll have no one to blame but yourself if you end up regretting it later.
Regret? We'll see who's going to regret it.
Fiona? Hey, answer me.
What do you want?
Not only you bullied me, but you also cheated on my son.
Huh?
I saw you with another man.
What?
Who were you with? You're married to my son and I saw you walking around with another man. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Sharon, I think you're misunderstanding something. I'm not having an affair.
Then who were you with? You were all dressed up with a random man.
What? I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore.
Don't act dumb. I saw you a couple of days ago nearby your office. I'm sure it was you.
Oh, about that?
Yeah? What was that about? I'll never forgive you.
Huh?
I'll tell my son about it and have you divorced.
What?
You bully me and you never do house chores. And on top of that, you cheat on my son. I'll never let my son live with a woman like you. You've always been a terrible wife.
You haven't heard anything from Brian?
What?
We're divorced already.
Huh?
That's what you wanted, right? How does it feel? Are you happy?
Huh? What do you mean?
You told Brian things that I never did to you, remember? Like bullying you? He believed all the lies you told him and he was furious about it. He told me to apologize to you.
Of course.
But I don't remember doing anything bad to you. I never bullied you. So I told him there was nothing to apologize for. He told me he wanted to divorce me.
What?
Yeah, so I filed our divorce earlier.
Really?
Yes. Now I'm going to leave you too. The man you saw me with is my real estate agent.
Are you telling me the truth?
Yes, I'm not cheating. I was looking for a new place to live.
Oh, really? Well, if you're already divorced, then that doesn't matter anymore.
Huh?
Am I going to be okay living alone with my son?
That's not my problem anymore.
Well, that's good. I can finally live freely too.
I mean, you've been living freely all this time.
Now me and my son can live happily and start a new life.
Good for you, Sharon. Thank you for taking care of me during our short time living together.
Fiona, where are you? I need to talk to you, please.
What? I don't have anything to talk about with you. I've already filed the divorce and moved out, so I feel good.
Can you reconsider that?
Huh? What do you mean?
Could you please consider filing for marriage again and getting back together?
Why?
You still have feelings for me, right? Be grateful since I'm saying I'll marry you again.
Hell no.
What?
I'm finally free from your bullshit. Why would I get back with you?
Don't act tough.
I'm not acting tough. You believed your mother who was enjoying bullying me. I can't tolerate that anymore. I told you I'm over it.
Don't say that. I know it's too late, but my mom just told me the truth. She admitted that she was the one bullying you. She wanted to keep me to herself, so she was harassing you to push you away.
Oh, really? Oh, I see. My misunderstanding has been cleared up. That's good. So, did she tell you what are the things she did to me?
No.
Well, just for your reference, I'll tell you. She'd pour boiling water in the bathtub when I'm trying to take a bath every day.
Boiling water?
If I make her food, she'll just throw it in the trash.
Seriously?
She'd kick me in the stomach while saying I'm useless. I should have a baby at least.
Is that true? That's an act of violence.
Yes, it's true. She'd even tell me, you never do anything around the house but complain. There's dirt left on the laundry, start over. Scrub the toilet for an hour 'cause it still smells. That's how she was like every day.
Oh no. The house is a mess right now. She never does the dishes, laundry, and she doesn't even take out the trash.
I bet.
I'm going crazy. Please, come back.
I just told you all the horrible things she did to me, right? There's no way I'm going back there. There's more. You want to hear about it?
No, I'm good. I was wrong. You were my wife. I should have trusted you. I've apologized enough, so please come back.
No, thank you. I'm finally free from the two of you. Nobody would ever want to come back after all. Enjoy your life with your kind mother. I suggest you help her out with the chores.
Please don't say that, Fiona.
Bye.
Hey, Fiona. It's been a while. I want to ask you something.
Oh, hey Sharon. What do you want?
How were you managing to live every month? Brian's paycheck isn't enough at all. Did he get a pay cut? I can't live the way I wanted to.
Of course.
Huh?
His paycheck isn't enough to cover the rent. But he wanted to live in such an expensive place, so...
Then how did you make a living?
I paid most of the bills myself.
What?
Well, that amount was clearly not enough. I was covering everything else. That's why I had to work hard. You made fun of me so much, didn't you? But I had to work to make ends meet.
You're lying, aren't you? I thought you were managing everywhere with Brian's paycheck.
No.
Then how are we supposed to live now?
I don't know. We're strangers. Just think about it. Why don't you two move to a cheaper place? And why don't you find a job?
What? No way.
Well, I guess you have to figure things out yourselves.
Wait a minute. Come back.
Why? Me and your son got divorced a long time ago, right?
But you're his ex-wife, right? There's no harm in helping out your ex-husband. We can be roommates. We'll split the rent and you contribute to my living expenses. How about that?
Huh? Why would I do that? You've got to be kidding me. That man you thought I was having an affair with? He helped me find a nice place and I love it. I'm not even thinking of moving back.
Don't say that. We don't have enough money, so help us out.
I refuse. I'm not your slave. You should spend more time on household chores.
Huh?
Your son was ranting about you.
What did he say?
That the house is a mess right now. Piled up dishes and laundry, even the trash. If you want to live freely, shouldn't you first establish a solid foundation?
I don't want you to tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I don't care what happens to you people. It's fine if you continue living as you are and eventually fall apart. Haha.
Fall apart?
If you continue living according to your mindset, I think it will happen eventually. If you want to avoid that, you'll need to either move to a cheaper place or start working yourself.
You're missing one thing.
Huh?
How about you come back here, split the rent 50-50, and help out with the bills?
Are you nuts? I don't see the point of me doing that. Please remember that you and I are already strangers.
Wait a minute. You're gonna need money if you move out to a new place, right? I've used up all my savings to make ends meet.
Huh? You have your pension, right?
Yeah, about that. I need that money to go on trips with my friends, lunch, and shopping.
It's pointless to talk to you anymore. It's a waste of time talking to you, so I'm out.
Oh, wait. Please. Okay, I'll find a job. So, could you lend me enough money to cover living expenses until I find one?
Nope. I have no reason to lend you money.
Please, Fiona. You know I have no other choice. Can you just please help?
You're so selfish. I won't help you too. I'm blocking both of you today. Please don't ever reach out again. I don't want anything to do with the two of you.
Don't say that. Fiona, please help us.
After that, it seems that Sharon took out loans to cover living expenses. However, the amount of debt quickly increased. And eventually, it became impossible to manage. It seems that she was borrowing money using her son's credit card. And as a result, her son ended up having to declare bankruptcy. I had a feeling this would happen. So I was waiting to see who would regret it more. But it seems like she didn't notice at all. She brought it upon herself. I'm renting an apartment not far from the company and enjoying living alone. I plan to focus on work for a while and save money. Once I have enough saved up, I'm thinking about starting a new hobby or something.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!